Hi Taurus, this is Tara with Ariana Stock with your monthly forecast for December 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot for your messages this month. For a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just understand what's in store for you this December as you step into the new year. The final days of November stepping into December, I do have the Empress card. I think you were someone who was the center of attention. You were exuding warmth, charisma. You were also sought after. Besides, you were also quite nurturing towards one and all. I think your personal magnetism was at its peak, and this meant that you were forming new friendships, or there could have been deepening of ties in a particular relationship. Work offers were also there, perhaps for something that you had never attempted. Maybe you were also hesitant about the same, but then without trying, Taurus, you cannot understand where your talents lie, so it would have been prudent to give it a shot. Many of you were also consulting a financial expert. Other than that, there may have been minor irritants. Maybe someone was also trying to assert himself over you. I do have the Queen of Wands from the Ideal Tarot, so this is the overall energy for December for Taurus. I think you are going to be someone who is going to continue to network. You're going to gain on account of the goodwill that you have earned in the past. You're going to tap into your contacts. Even if there are people who will let you down, I think you need to seek divine intervention and overcome the roadblocks and last minute changes that are going to be there. You should not allow the situation to get the better of you. This month, I'm also picking up maybe you're someone who is going to give others a silent treatment, or at times you can also give them a piece of your mind and put them in their place. Let's just keep this aside for now. Obstacles to overcome this month is the Moon card. Now your emotions could fluctuate, so keep your emotions in check. You should also follow your inner voice. Again, with that Empress and with the Moon card, you're being asked to be creative. Your creative side is also going to be visible. Maybe you are confused with respect to a personal relationship or with respect to professional matters. Maybe you think that nothing is coming off your plans, but you need to listen to your inner voice for sure. Maybe some of you are also on the lookout for better job opportunities. Maybe they are not to your liking. They could be outstation work offers. Many of you could also be making travel plans at this time. With the Six of Cups in your influence position, definitely there could be nostalgia on account of the past. Maybe there's also a rift in a relationship. This lady, her head is tilted, so she is thinking about the past. Possibly you are also reminded of your childhood. Inner child healing is also recommended for Taurus. Incidentally, I do have parents, which is talking about the need for you to work on your relationship with the elders in your family, especially your parents or parental figures. That is, maybe if you are going to resolve those issues, then it will give you the peace of mind. Even as a parent, I think, Taurus, you need to be patient with your children. I think you can also make gains through your friends and acquaintances. Again, you are being asked to shift to another place, though you don't want to. With respect to work, there are going to be delays, there are going to be unforeseen eventualities, but then you can take heart from the fact that you will complete a lot of tasks, even if schedules leave you hassled, even if you have to attend to pressing matters, even if there are delays. I think you can get assistance. Your boss is also someone who could overload you with excess work, so be careful. Maybe you also want to put in the papers, but then a winner never quits, Taurus, so keep that in mind. I think you're going to thrive despite the odds stacked against you with this card. These flowers are blossoming even if the circumstances are adverse, and even if the condition is not very good for them. This is a very welcome card in your reading, Taurus. Minor gains can be expected in the first 10 days. I think you're going to be sought after for your words of wisdom. Communication is also going to increase. Maybe you're also going to get preferential treatment. I think praise is also going to be there because your personal allure is also going to be at its peak. Maybe there'll be consultancy offers for you, so take this opportunity. Even if you're being paid peanuts, even if you were promised much, something is better than nothing. Colleagues could also be on leave, or they could be absent, or there are no replacements. That is why you have to get up early or work late into the night. Maybe you also want to move to another branch of work, but then stay put, Taurus. Your boss could also continue to bother you. He could expect you to make a presentation at short notice, but then you're going to come good. Maybe you're also dealing with malfunctioning gadgets, which could also test your nerves. On the social media, it would be better to lie low rather than promote yourself, as client feedback may not be as positive as you would have liked. Many of you will also be busy on account of the stock exchange. Maybe you're looking into the stock market or the shares that you have or your investments. Some of you could also receive gifts. So minor gains can be expected at this time. 11th to 20th December, I do have the Hermit card. Now this Hermit talks about a need for you to reflect on life. Maybe you should also keep to yourself at this time and gain perspective. At times, you may also feel unwanted within the family. That is why you think it is better to avoid disagreements and keep to yourself. Though your family members, especially your mom or a maternal figure, may say that you're presupposing things, I think you also need to keep your nose out of your family members' affairs. Maybe they think you're being very nosy when it comes to their financial dealings. These restrictions could also leave you very stressed out and unhappy. This is definitely the time for new beginnings, but then work in progress may be taking too much time. Nonetheless, I think you will carry on. Maybe you will also get a call from a former employer asking you to rejoin the workplace. This could be a bolt from the blue, but then you're not keen. Maybe over time you will reject this offer. Redo work is also very likely, so review the task or focus that much harder. Your creativity will also be appreciated at this time. Some of you also need to look into banking work. I do have the fish card from Lenormand, which is talking about the need for you to cooperate with those around you, especially with colleagues. Financial abundance can only come about if you're cooperative and if you flow with the tide like this flowing water. The final days of December, stepping into the new year, I do have the Page of Swords. This person or this page is very determined to get ahead, even if there are obstacles in the path. He is very resolved. Likewise, I think, Taurus, you're going to be very determined when it comes to career prospects or when it comes to higher education. Even if you're at loggerheads with your family elders or family members, maybe they think that you're being unreasonable. Maybe they're going to question your decisions, but then you're going to be quite firm. You also need to be prepared because your schedule could be disrupted. You have to have a flexible mindset at this time. You also need to prioritize because you have to focus on whatever comes up. Be patient rather than rush headlong. You should follow instructions for sure. Bookkeeping work will also take up your time. Maybe financial affairs could also create discord. Maybe your family thinks that their pockets aren't too deep and that you're being impractical. That's why this card parents have come up. Maybe they think you need to rework on your decisions. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Union. For some of you, this could be very true. Maybe in a romantic connection, there's going to be deepening of ties. Maybe you're confused about the relationship, but then the universe is telling you to be open to receiving love. With that Queen of Wands, you're going to get attention. Sexual tension is also going to be there in a relationship, or married members of the opposite sex could also be interested in you. Interestingly, from the Love Oracle deck, I have this card, farewell, but I'm no good at goodbyes. Possibly, for some of you, this could be true. Maybe your person or even you wants to distance yourself from this connection, but then at the soul level, this is not what one of you wants. I'm really bad at commitment, it says here. So commitment phobia could be an issue for Taurus this month. Maybe you want to settle down, but your person is not interested currently. Maybe he has other issues that he needs to take into account with that moon card. So this is definitely going to give you sleepless nights. Maybe that is why you're going to be thinking about this or contemplating on the future of the relationship. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this is the final message from Lover's Oracle, which talks about the need for you to embrace love, to be open to it, to be receptive, or to heal issues with respect to your relationships, because this is also having a bearing on your connection. Like I said, inner child wounds or childhood trauma could also affect your relationship. You do remember we did have the Six of Cups, so maybe this lady is longing for a secret lover. I think you could also be dealing with quarrels with your person. Maybe that is why your person could be trying to move away from this connection. Whatever it may be, you will continue to cyberstalk your person. Those of you who are married, I think you need to be patient. You should avoid inconsequential matters this December. You also could be very suspicious of your partner this month, so keep that in mind, Taurus. Compromise is the key if you want this union to last a lifetime. I hope, Taurus, you liked your reading. This is Tara with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.